Start this off with the first question. I think I would say, all right, give us what is your ideal perspective of what you would want your man to be?
My ideal perspective of what I want a man to be is honestly being 100% committed in a relationship with me, as in taking care of me, vice versa, 50-50, but, just being there, providing me, and doing what men are supposed to do in a relationship, I guess.
50-50 in the sense of like
you look out for me and I look out for you.
Oh, okay.
Did not mean financial.
Oh,
That was
I know you ain't doing no 50-50.
That was the next
I know you ain't gonna do no 50-50.
I think 50-50 is fine when you're dating, but I feel like when you decide to have children, I think the man should kind of step in and help out because, the birthing process.
Okay.
Nah,
But
wait,
you can
wait,
still
wait.
work, though. You can still be a working
That
mom.
push
But you
card.
wouldn't do 50-50.
I want that push card.
I've never have. No.
Not even dating. Like dating phase, I
no.
still feel like it's
I never have before, so.
okay. I
whatever.
got you.
I'm glad. I'm glad I cannot really do it.
Yeah.
All right, so what would be your ideal man?
Let's see. For me, I like traditional men. So, mama's boys, Christian, works hard.
Mama's boy.
I do like mama's boys. I know,
Straight
because
up, yeah.
they're gonna invite me over for the dinner time, and I want to go eat. I want to go have dinner with my mother-in-law. I like that. So, I like family men a lot. So. Yeah.
Someone who's very family oriented.
Oh, he has to like to have fun. Like I like going to lake a lot, tubing, I like going on vacations. I think that's very important for me. It's just someone who does, you can work and have a good time as well. So that's important. Have a balance between your life, not just be like, stay home and don't do anything. No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
feel
this is
that.
going to be a two-part question. When is the last first date you went on? All right, so think about it real quick. And then how did that first date go? It could be 3 months ago, a week ago, last
Honestly,
night.
I haven't had a date in forever. But the last day, I could say went really, really well. But he did something that I didn't like.
What was that?
He was chewing with his mouth open, and I don't like that. That's
Oh,
not
like
my
eating?
Yes, and that's
Oh.
something that I just can't.
Like he was smacking and everything?
Yes, and
Oh.
that's something that honestly I just can't deal with. So I was just like, yeah.
Wait, did you tell him that though?
I didn't want to hurt his heart.
Ah, you should have did it.
I should.
Because how else is he gonna get better for the next girl?
Maybe the next one will do it.
You should have just told him.
I
She
just
said that he
didn't.
was smacking his mouth while he was eating.
It's just
food
one
and
of my
stuff.
pips. Like I can't do that.
But that was the first date?
That was our first date.
That's
I'm
a
talking
problem.
about
See,
smack
that's the
is-
thing though. Like you can't I don't like dinner on a first date just because you can't communicate.
Yeah,
First and
you're-
foremost, you
you're
can't
trying to
communicate.
eat.
And you're trying to eat and you're trying to be extra like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. If a man's aware of how he eats and all that, I mean, cool. But I just feel like it takes away from there's some level of awkwardness in that too.
Yeah.
Because homegirl's trying to hold herself back from like eating how she eats. You know what I'm saying?
God, I
And
can't.
so, yeah, like I've gone to steak dinners. I've gone
the
to
first date.
I don't think
Straight
that's,
up.
I don't think that's true because I'm very, very conversating. I love to talk and get to know you. Like, who am I eating with? Who am I here with? You're
yeah,
taking
but
us
you're
to eat
you're over
and
here
stuff.
cutting a steak and shit, and like you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to be as careful as you can with the steak and the
Yo,
mashed
I-
potatoes
yeah,
on
you
the
gotta
side.
be cute and stuff.
Yeah.
I see this meme today where a girl was over here eating, right? And she was
Yeah.
holding the burger, eating. And then the thing at the top was like, me when I'm over here trying to eat my food, and this man on the first date is asking me all these questions about who I am and what he wants to know about me.
Yeah,
This is too fucking funny.
I feel that.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
What about you?
how about you? When was your last first date and how was
It
the
was
first
honestly
date?
like months ago, and then I was like, I'm done.
Months ago, really?
Yeah, I think it was like June. Yeah, it was just we went out for drinks, but before I even like met with him, he was already mad at me because he said he was like.
Sorry.
So this is what happened. He was like supposedly 10 minutes away from the bar at the time, and I didn't know that he was actually watching me, and I had like different male friends around me.
Whoa.
So
Oh, he was watching.
He was already
Oh,
watching
that was
me.
hey,
That'd
that's
be wild.
Yeah.
that's a test though. Hey, wait.
I wasn't doing
That's a
anything
new
bad,
one I've
though.
heard.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna try that shit out. Hey, no, that,
I was like, not you stalking me before. Because he said he was 5 minutes
funny.
away, but he was already in there.
but a lot of the
He
times,
was already in
He was
there.
already
So
in
he was,
there.
I guess, seeing
I
if
can
you were gonna
see
get
it.
drinks from somebody else or
Or
something.
just seeing how I interacted. But I was with another female friend, and then we had like multiple guy friends around. My guy friend was getting into an argument with his girl. Then he was already kind of drunk as it was.
Yeah.
So, and I was, he like kind of grabbed me and I was like, hey, back up. Like, because some guys are toxic. They're like trying to grab someone else.
yeah.
And he, I guess, saw that, but I was like, but I backed away. Like,
Yeah.
I moved myself to the other side of the bar.
I've never.
But he was like, I just feel like you're too comfortable with your friends. And I was like, well, I can't control what someone else does, but I can remove myself from the situation, and that's it. And then we just never went out again.
Yeah, but that sounds like he could have approached it very differently. Like I would have approached it like, "What's up? What's up?" You know what I'm saying?
Having people,
That's crazy.
He was just
I
mugging me the whole
Like,
time.
soccer vibe.
Literally just
Nah,
mugging
yeah.
me the whole time. We were
Creepy.
like bar hopping and everything, and I could just feel his energy was like, just like, I don't want to be with this girl. I'm already mad at her, and I didn't like
See,
it.
you can flip a
It wasn't-
called me.
you can flip a
me outta here.
situation like that and make it into a positive situation, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a secure man, like you're good. You know what I'm saying? These guys, either the guys that you're around, they won't overshadow you. You know what I'm saying? If you have that masculine energy and that masculine trait, like there's no guy in here that's going to overshadow me, you know? And so I've never done that. I've always been able to create a comfort space with a woman and say, hey, look, I'll pick you up, right? I won't meet you somewhere. Just because I feel like if we're going to drink, I know you're going to go home driving. So I want to make sure that you do get home safe. So I get that. I feel that.
That brings me to my next question.
Go for it.
Where would you consider a good place for a first date?